Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Crypto Adam here. Just want to check in with you guys about some Bitcoin related things real quick. Yo, Bitcoin is getting sold off right now because these Chinese miners, they gotta pay their utilities, you know what I'm saying, man? They gotta pay for some shit. They can't be fucking just mining and not fucking paying their bills. Like all these Chinese miners and shit, I'm telling you straight up. They gotta sell some Bitcoin so they can motherfucking pay for the electricity so they can fucking mine some more motherfucking Bitcoin. Fucking utility companies are not accepting Bitcoin as payment for electricity. I mean, there might be some companies out there that accept Bitcoin as fucking payment and utilities, but they probably don't hold on to it. They probably gotta sell it. They probably fucking can't hold on to it. Maybe they hold on to it. I don't know. I think that's probably very rare. I think the majority of utilities companies are probably fucking accepting fiat currency. So Bitcoin miners gotta sell Bitcoin for fiat to pay their fucking utility bills, their overhead costs, their employees, whatever the fuck they gotta pay for. So there's always downward pressure on Bitcoin. So you gotta fucking know that. That's one thing I want to tell you. Just if you don't know, my name is Crypto Adam, Crypto Adam 2032 on Twitter. You can go check me out, follow me and shit. But I'm gonna be starting a YouTube channel or something. Right now this is my first little stream. I have a podcast on Anchor where I did the same information, but I'm giving you guys information now on YouTube. I'll probably post this on Twitter. I want you guys to see me, see who I am, understand what I'm about. I love Bitcoin. Bitcoin's my life. Bitcoin's my favorite thing in the whole fucking world. I only care about Bitcoin. Like, I don't really believe in a lot of shit, but I do care about Bitcoin. So more news. Another thing I want to share with you is about Ray Dalio. So Ray Dalio is the head, the CIO of Bridgewater Associates, which is a Bitcoin, Bitcoin is a hedge fund. Bridgewater Associates is a hedge fund, one of the biggest hedge funds in the entire world. $160 billion in assets under management, or one Jeff Bezos. If you think about it that way, it went at the peak of Amazon stock. At least I don't think Jeff Bezos is worth 160 billion anymore. He got divorced and Amazon stock's down. But at its peak, so you get it, Bridgewater Associates has a lot of money, $160 billion, $150 billion, whatever. But Ray Dalio bet $1 billion, or like 1% of the company's money, short. He thinks in March of 2020 the stock market could tank, and there's a lot of things looking like that could be true. And people are saying he's hedging, and he is hedging because, I mean, it's not like a massive position, but it's $1 billion position. And what I think he's thinking is, I think he's thinking the China deal is going wrong. I don't think Trump and Peter Navarro are doing a good job of negotiating with China, and I don't think we really want Trump and Peter Navarro negotiating with China. I think that's kind of like a bad thing. As an American citizen myself, like, I hate to say this, but I think that Trump and Peter Navarro aren't the best people to negotiate a trade deal with China, because we need a good deal because it's supposed to last a decade, century, however long. We gotta think long term, make a good deal, because they are our largest trading partner, and we do rely on each other, like, in economic terms and shit. So it's important for us to get along, because world trade would bring about world peace. Immanuel Kant says that, and it's a perpetual peace, a book he wrote. You should read it if you haven't read it. Anyways, continuing on, your boy Crypto Adam is a big fan of Bridgewater Associates and Ray Dalio. Ray Dalio talks about how capitalism has some problems and how there's a social uprising coming, which is fascinating for a man who's a billionaire to talk about stuff like that and openly criticize capitalism. I like to stay objective because I'm kind of an objective person. But anyways, I do have opinions on everything, even though I think things are good and bad. I don't really like to get caught in a box. Quite honestly, I'm kind of one of those people that likes to stay objective about shit. I like economics, I like finance, I like money, I like numbers. But I keep my political opinions to myself, keep my economic opinions to myself. I mostly just care about how markets are trading and reacting. So yeah, that's my opinion. Speaking of which, we got to talk about Donald Trump. So Donald Trump, impeachment. I honestly don't think he'll get impeached. I think they'll try. I don't think it'll work. And then I think he'll probably win re-election, because in my opinion, I think typically presidents serve 8 years. So I think Donald Trump's probably going to serve 8 years. However, I think in his second term, there's a very good chance that things could go bad. Even things could go bad in March of 2020, like Ray Dalio is predicting. I think the China trade thing could definitely knock the market down 10 to 20% at least. But if Trump does some crazy wild shit in his second term, we could even have more turbulence in the stock market and shit, even though they got the stock market pretty much rigged to go up, which is kind of fucked up, because a lot of Americans don't own stocks, which is sad and unfortunate. I read a statistic that 50% of Americans don't have $600 in case of an emergency. So how do people own stocks? They don't. It sucks. Only half the country owns stocks, and they keep getting richer and richer and richer as they keep printing more and more and more money. but half the country lives in permanent recession, which is sad. We got to get those people to buy Bitcoin, which the cool thing about Bitcoin is you can buy a percentage of it. You don't have to buy a full Bitcoin. You can literally buy fucking 1,000 Satoshis at a time if you want. Like, that's fucking stacking sats. So anyways, like I said, my name is Crypto Adam. This is the Crypto News on the Crypto News channel. On Twitter, my name is Crypto Adam 2032. You can follow along. I'm kind of a degenerate crypto trader, but I do have a background in finance and shit. I can talk about that in another video, but I have a degree in finance and stuff from a good university, and then I did have a job offer at Goldman Sachs at one point, but I turned down the job offer at Goldman Sachs and to start my own cryptocurrency fund, which I don't really want to get into all this stuff now, but I'll talk about this later in another video. I'll probably do some type of video where I explain my life in finance and how things have been going since I was a kid, 14 years old. I've been addicted to finance and stocks and crypto and shit. Well, I got into crypto a little bit later, but you get what I'm saying. I'll make a whole video about that. Anyways, continuing on with the news right now. Like I said, I believe the stock market is pumped up by the Federal Reserve printing money. Quantitative easing is basically hyperinflation. They're printing money and pumping up the stock market, quite frankly. And that's all I can really say about that. I think that eventually it's going to come down. I believe what Isaac Newton said about what goes up must come down applies to the stock market. So I think that the stock market is going to come down at some point. Anything else I want to talk about? On my Twitter bio, CryptoAdam2032, my phone number is in my bio. If you want to talk about crypto or altcoins or bitcoins or investing in the stock market or anything like that, please hit me up, text me, call me. I would love to talk and discuss things with you because, like, I like the stock market too. Like, I can give you an opinion about the stock market. Like, one little hot opinion right now I have is data center REITs. I don't know if you guys know what a REIT is. It's a real estate investment trust. But data center REITs, the companies that build data centers, there's real estate investment trusts that specifically are companies that build data centers. And in my opinion, data and the production of data is going to continue even through a recession because human beings, as we interact with each other, we create data, and data is now technically the most valuable commodity in the world, more valuable than gold, or gold and oil in my opinion. But I believe that data's emotional value is kind of what gives it a lot of value. Like if someone hacked your iCloud and demanded Bitcoin from you and encrypted all your shit, you'd probably pay a lot of money to get your photos back of your family, your kids, your dog, your girlfriend, whatever else. So like there's an emotional value to data, unlike oil, because it's a commodity, which we should really stop using. We should really start using green renewable energy because that'll be better for all of us. Actually, I saw in Texas they're building a Bitcoin mining facility, like a 1 gigabyte, megawatt. Fucking, I probably should know that. I'm a little stoned right now. I'm a medical marijuana patient in the state of Illinois, so I smoke medical marijuana. I did smoke before this. I should probably look that back up. But yeah, in Texas, they're building a massive Bitcoin mining facility, which will be sick. It'll be awesome. I hope they use renewable energy or at least like oil waste production. Like I heard there's like some type of oil waste product that can be used to mine Bitcoin. And there's just one company that's building Bitcoin mining boxes that mine Bitcoin in like the mining fields, like out in the actual fields and shit. But it's like burning a waste product, so that's kind of cool. This will be a little bit less wasteful with our oil production. Because I mean, I do drive a gas vehicle too and shit. And yeah, Teslas are dope and shit. But I mean, there's a lot of unpractical things about a Tesla too, especially kind of where I live. But anyways, that's not here nor there. And I like my dope ass Jeep 4-wheel drive in the snow. Like, what can I say? But yeah, so crypto, it's your boy Crypto Adam, Crypto Adam 2032. This is the crypto news. I'm probably going to start doing these little updates and shit. There's a lot to talk about. I want to get to know you guys. I want you guys to know me. I want me to know you. And I want to connect and relate and get to know one another and talk about ideas and Bitcoin, because I love Bitcoin. Like, quite honestly, like, Bitcoin is my favorite thing ever. I believe in Bitcoin more than anything else. Like, quite frankly, like, I'm a little bit of an anarchist and an atheist, and I don't really believe in God or government, but I do believe in Bitcoin, and maybe that's crazy to say and admit and tell you guys, but that's kind of my opinion. And like, yeah, maybe there's some flaws with that stuff, and I don't have every answer solved or thought out, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm coming from. So nice to meet you. My name's Crypto Adam 2032. This is my first little YouTube video, almost at 10 minutes. Probably gonna try and keep it there. If you want to talk about this, leave a comment below on YouTube, comment on Twitter. I'll probably be posting this on Twitter. But nice to meet you. My name's Crypto Adam 2032. I hope this was enlightening for you guys. Oh yeah, don't forget the Bitcoin's block reward halving is coming. Basically, every 10 minutes, Bitcoin Releases fucking 12 Bitcoin, and in May of 2020, that's going to go down to 6.5. So there's going to be a supply shock and hopefully drive the price of Bitcoin up. So don't forget about the halving also. And I talked about Bitcoin. Oh, maybe I didn't talk about Wall Street bonuses. I do believe Wall Street bonuses are going to be pretty big this year because the stock market's at all-time highs. However, that money might flow into Bitcoin, but it's probably like $1 billion, maybe more, maybe $10 billion. But like that, you just got to keep that in mind. So it's not like that much, but people do leverage up, so there might be a little spike in it. But it is Christmas, so people like to spend money and shit. I do think Amazon stock's probably gonna outperform into the end of the year, but that's not here nor there. If you want to talk about stocks, we can do that too. But right now, I'm gonna mostly talk about Bitcoin and Bitcoin stuff. Yeah, Bitcoin's going down right now. If Bitcoin goes to 3,000, make sure you buy as much as you possibly can, because 3,000 to 20,000 is 150% gain. So you're gonna make 150% if you're in at 3,000. So I don't think we're gonna go to 3,000. I think we're gonna end the year over 10,000. But just be prepared for 3,000. If we go to 3,000, be ready to buy. So buy the fucking dip, leverage up, never sell your Bitcoin, only buy more, leverage up on the uptrends. So peace. It's your boy Crypto Adam. Hit me up on Twitter, CryptoAdam2032. Much love. Have a great day. Happy Friday. Peace.